Channel Islands. Beautiful, interesting, and an unusual location for this year's driving force. You know, in the past we've taken you up to ski resorts and through tank testing courses, through forests. This is very different though, 100 miles south of Britain, in the English Channel or thereabouts, surrounded by water, and there's a clue for the sort of tests we have coming up for our competitors later on. The vehicles are very unusual and with completely unpronounceable names, so I've given Murray Walker that job.
Yes, we've got a truly astounding range of international vehicles for driving force this year. How about German Mercedes Unimogs, all-purpose trucks? Then there are Japanese Isuzu Troopers. They'll go virtually anywhere too. British trials cars, big wheels on the back, little wheels on the front. Are they going to be able to get up the hills? American Dingos, single-seater racing cars, ideal for sand. Then there are the British Isarcos, multi-wheeled, go anywhere, do anything. Very special vehicles. And we even have a milk float.
And to drive them a tremendous variety of stars. We have 2 Formula One drivers, a world champion motorcyclist, a world champion rally driver, a pop star, a boxer, and a couple of TV presenters. Let's meet them. First of all, from Northern Ireland, former multiple world champion on motorbikes, Joey Dunlop is teamed up with his fellow countryman, former world champion boxer, Barry McGuigan. World-class Formula One and sports car racer Jonathan Palmer is teamed with Mark King from pop group Level 42. Swedish Grand Prix driver Stefan Johansson finds his partner in TVAM and holiday programme presenter Kathy Taylor. And double World Rally champion from Finland, Juha Kankkunen, is teamed with Philip Schofield, going live.
Driving Force 89 starts on the western side of the island. Behind me, St. Juan's Bay with its quite magnificent 5-mile beach. But over my right shoulder, a deep valley. It is the scene of the first of our 6 events spread over 2 days. It is the scene of the sporting car trial.
I think you've got the worst task of all to be first.
Yes, I know. I don't know why I picked number 1 out of the hat, but there you go.
Talking of hats, you've got a rather stylish hat to wear, haven't you?
The official trials hat, yes. What do you think?
It's white with the brown speckles.
Absolutely, it's. I might look the part. I don't think I'll manage to get through the first stream. I'll have to see if I can score 1 point anyway.
John Taylor, the event referee, with the States of Jersey flag for event number 1, as they head towards the river, or the stream, for the first time. An exercise of dexterity, featherweight touch on the throttle, a bit of bouncing from Stefan to get them clearly through gate 1 there. As they head towards gate 2, not giving it too much throttle, using those fiddle brakes on the right-hand side of the car. She's got to use those to help them through the turns, like as they come up now to gate number 2, going cleanly through there. And Kathy Taylor takes her way up the hill to gate number 3, and it's come to a halt.
She scored 2 points. If she can only find a way of getting it forward, she could score 3, but the engine has stopped. They are out of the competition.
So 2 clear gates for Kathy Taylor and Stefan Johansson. And next up, Barry McGuigan and Joey Dunlop. McGuigan's got the right idea here. The passenger should be a little bit more lively than Stefan Johansson was on that first run, using his body weight to help that car get up this hill.
Well, here's somebody I won't be making any critical remarks about, Barry McGuigan. Beautiful drive so far. He's totally new to this, of course, but he's really got the feel for it, and his fellow Irishman, Joey Dunlop, is doing exactly the right thing as a passenger, because he's bouncing, getting his weight in the right place through gate 6. This is an absolutely superb drive. Barry McGuigan now is on an adverse camber through gate 7. Nice one, Barry. And this looks as though it's going to be a clean climb. No, I spoke too soon. 9 points scored, stationary. But if he's got it rolling, he's got it rolling. Just a few 6 inches he made, but the engine stops, and that is a superb 9 points for Barry McGuigan.
Max says through after that.
Next up here, it's going to be Philip Schofield with Juha Kankkunen. Phil, you are looking slightly on the nervous side.
We've spent a lot of time talking about this. We've spent a lot of time discussing it. We've watched the other teams very closely, and really I've decided that there's not a lot can help me.
I mean, I'm used to be a farmer before, so I know very well this kind of things, and I have been driving in the mud, but with the tractor, so I try to co-drive for him as well as I can.
Okay.
And what a combination. Philip Schofield from Going Live, Hugh Kankkunen, World Rally Champion, through the river for the first time. Complete difference in weight. Phil quite light on one side of the car, and Hugh quite a heavily built man. Giving some good instruction there, saying go for the dry. The trick on sporting trials apparently is to keep off the black. The black is the slippery stuff. Gate 2.
Philip has made the same mistake that Cathy Taylor made. He's given it too much welly as he came out of 2 and into 3. The engine has stopped, and Philip Schofield has scored 2 points in spite of all that good instruction from Juha Kankkunen.
And we've got one more pairing to go. It's Mark King of level 42 with Formula 1 driver Jonathan Palmer. You've been psyching yourselves up for this competition, haven't you?
Well, it's funny, but we are taking it quite seriously. I think that I'd really like to win this, and we'll have to see how we do. If I don't get further than gate 2, I'm going to have a blubber, all right? So you turn that camera off.
They've got through gate 1. And a good bit of progress along the valley floor. Right-hand turn through gate 2. This is the stumbling point. They're through gate 3. They're up there. Oh, the hat's off. The competition's obviously getting very hot, but they've actually made it through gate 3 before they've come to a halt. Murray, do you think they'll make it any further?
There's no way they're going to get out of that, because the left rear is digging deeper and deeper and deeper.
Get out and push. Shut up! Shut up!
Well, there's some debate there as to whether Jonathan Palmer was actually bouncing or trying to get out of the car. But either way, it's 3 gates. Now we go back through in reverse order using the professional drivers. So first to go will be Jonathan Palmer.
Yeah.
Jonathan Palmer is used to over 600 horsepower under his right foot. He hasn't got anything like that now, but he's a man of great dedication and application, and my goodness, it is showing. 6 points now, coming up to gate 7, which is where he goes right-handed in the adverse camber. Remember that Barry McGuigan is the highest scorer so far with 9 points, as Jonathan Palmer, with Mark King, positioning himself to get his weight in exactly the right position. The left rear wheel is spinning, but they've got traction again momentarily. Jonathan jiggling with the fiddle brakes on the right-hand side. The flag is up. 7 points for Jonathan Palmer, and that means 10 points for the combined Jonathan Palmer, Mark King team.
World Rally Champion Juha Kankkunen into the water splash for the first time. Heading for gate 1. A man who excels with four-wheel drive machinery in the rally world, whether it was for the Lancia team or for Toyota team this year. He is just absolutely brilliant. One of the flying Finns behind the wheel. He's through gate 2. He's through gate 3. He is doing a very fast time. If we were doing this on the stopwatch, it would be really good, but it's not. It's on clear gates, and they're going well.
Juha Kankkunen had never seen a trials car before this morning, and look at the way he's going. Twice a world champion for Peugeot and Lancia in rally driving. Through gate 6, looking absolutely effortless. If he gets past gate 8, and he's past gate 7 now, he and Philip Schofield will be tying for the lead with Jonathan Palmer and Mark King. And they're through gate 8, up to gate 9. This is where McGuigan failed. And they're bouncing madly and backwards. So Juha Kankkunen ties with Barry McGuigan for highest up the Jersey Hill so far with a marvellous 9 points.
Look, slow down. What's the story here?
That great run for Kankkunen actually puts Philip and him into the lead now with 11 points, or 11 clear gates overall. And the pairing who can upset that for them are coming up next. In the passenger seat, Barry McGuigan, and driving, Joey Dunlop. The man driving is more at home with the front 2 wheels of the car than the rear 2 wheels, because they're motorcycle wheels, and he's one of the all-time motorcycle greats, Joey Dunlop. One of the great characters, one of the great champions, world champion, marvellous at the Isle of Man TT. Through the second gate and through the third gate. That gives them the unassailable position of winning the sporting trials. But let's see how far they go.
Ireland leads in Jersey, and now Joey Dunlop's challenge is to do the whole course clean and in the process beat his teammate Barry McGuigan who got through 9 gates. Now Joey Dunlop is through gate 6, a man with a natural talent for mechanical sport. 5 times a world champion, 13 times winner of the TT. Gets his cap knocked askew by Barry McGuigan. Now this is the critical point. Barry McGuigan really needs to bounce to give Joey Dunlop the grip, and he's found it, but he's in trouble. He's in real trouble. Right rear spinning, and McGuigan needs to be on the other side. This is where Barry McGuigan needs to put his weight on the right-hand side. You can see that Joey, he's given up, rolls back with 7 points to give them a total of 16 and a very convincing victory in the sporting car trial.
Round 1's over, seconds out, round 2.
Event 2 will take us down to the seaside, away from the countryside of Event 1 in just a moment. There are 10, 7, 4 and 2 points available to the teams after each event of driving force. So the leaderboard now looks like this after Event 1. Joey Dunlop and Barry McGuigan doing well there with those 10 points. Stefan Johansson and Kathy Taylor losing out, I think, because they were first round the course. And the dark horses there, Palmer and King and Kankeren and Schofield, we'll see what they come up with later on. Here's Murray.
Driving force is about having fun with power, and Jersey is very largely about sand. And here we're going to combine the two, and we're going to have that fun with an absolutely astounding vehicle. This is it. It's called a Unimog. It's made by Mercedes-Benz. It's powered by a straight-six engine, which develops some 125 horsepower. It has 16 gears. Now, we're going to do a bit of slaloming here. Change down. Inadvertently started the wipers up, as you can see. And you can see I'm having to do a lot of arm work here. I can really feel that 125 horsepower going down. We're going to dodge around this barrel here, I think. Indeed we are. We've got to keep the revs up as much as I can. That's affecting the steering. Now, round again. Whoops, lost the steering wheel. Oh, steady boy. Woo.
With the Corbière Lighthouse in the background on St. Juan's Beach on the seaside of the course with the green background to their names. That one is Jonathan Palmer and Mark King in the driving seat on the left-hand side. On the coast side, there we are, Stefan Johansson in the driver's seat on the left-hand side of the truck, and Kathy Taylor is with him, and they will swap over at the changeover point. So they're off. 2 big, massive four-wheel drive vehicles, and very much the professional against the amateur. The pro is on this side, the one with the red name, but in fact it's the amateur who's gone in front. Mark King from level 42 has taken the lead just slightly from Stefan Johansson as they come to the first turn.
Yes, and this is the difficult bit, into the barrels and then out of them, and this is something very new for both of them, Mark King and Stefan Johansson, and Stefan having to work very hard indeed. Last year, the dreaded Ligier in Grand Prix racing, and here today, the Unimog, and Stefan is really putting the power down. Out of the bollards now.
And heading back down the course, and in fact, Johansson has got it back again to the 360 turn round this bollard. It's Johansson with about 5 seconds on Mark King. But remember, there's still their teammates to come. It'll be Kathy Taylor taking over from Stefan, and Jonathan Palmer, the Formula One driver, taking over from Mark King. Through the water, down through the start line area, off to the second turn, past the start line, and it's the 180 turn to come back. And look at this, it's neck and neck as they come up to the halfway point of the competition. A gear miss there for Mark King.